Okay, we're returning to our sound design project here. So I'm re-recording a portion of this because some of the audio was not usable. So since we worked on this last time, I made the decision to make some changes to the melody because I felt like the whole piece was not static enough to be the type of thing I wanted to be. So that's one change that I made. So it's the same notes, but it's a little, everything is drawn out a bit more. We've extended it a little bit longer, so we have a second part here. We've also done, I created another pad, a second pad, was another thing I decided, as well as a counter melody. So why don't I'll play these patches for you in case you weren't able to hear them. So here's the lead. Oh, I'll play a little bit. Okay, so that's our lead patch that we created. Oh, and let me show you the plugin. Oh, I also added a reverb to it as well. This is a tube. I'm sorry, a tube delay, not a reverb. Um, so here, let me show you the patch. So it consists of a sine wave, a triangle wave, and a bell-like piano. And this is the actual envelopes used to create this. So if you want a similar sound, you would have to recreate this here. So that way you can see what actually makes it. And I'll show you the other patches as well. Okay, so that's our lead. It's just slightly different from the one we did before. Here's the stepwise. Okay, let me show you that one. So a sine wave, two sine waves, a rhythmic waveform. At the bottom, these are the Alphatron unique presets, which you have to use one of these, unfortunately. And then here, take a look at the envelopes here. I had initially intended to use a pre-created step pattern, but I elected not to do that. I recorded it manually. Okay, so let's look at our pads here. So this is the original pad here. I'll play a little bit, a couple of chords for you. Oh, is this the wrong? I think I'm showing you the wrong one. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this one consists of a sine wave, a triangle wave, and the preset is overtune organ. So I want it to be a little more pianistic was my idea. So that's this one. Take a look at the envelopes. A little more saturation on this one. And then there's a drum kit. I'm using Get Good Drums. Okay, we're using the Invasion kit. So maybe I'll play a couple of these drums so you can hear. So this is kind of like a metal drum machine. And then our last two are the second pad, which is different from the first one. So let me show you that. Oops. Okay, so we have two sine waves again, and then we just have a soft, narrow patch here. Okay, so let's listen to that. And this was pretty sensitive to velocity. So if I do like a harder hit, and then if I do a softer, and these are mostly just for static chords to fill in the space in the piece. Not really anything fancy going on here. Let me close these extra plugin windows here. And finally, the counter melody. So this is responding to the melodic content. So let's listen to that patch. And it's 2 sine waves, and it's got a Moog style oboe is what it is. Okay. So now I would just play what I've constructed for you. Take note that I have not edited this at all, and it's all manually recorded. So there's mistakes in here, but this is the general idea of what I'm going for. Okay, so that's the idea. I'm still going to make some changes. Obviously, it needs to be edited and obviously fix the misses and whatnot in here. But that's the general idea. Yeah,